Where did you?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Venetia Alexander Marshall. Welcome. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome as well. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the bell so when I am uploading on YouTube, you are notified. Bringing another makeup look for you guys. So this makeup look, I'm going to continue with the I forgot I had this stash. So we're going to do another version of the I forgot I had this stash. So I just went into my arsenal of makeup and realized I literally did forget about a lot of this. Some of them I didn't. I just hadn't had a chance to incorporate them in my makeup looks. But a lot of them, I kind of forgot I had them. A couple of them, I was like, oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. As my daughter plays music loudly. See, this is what happens when you do a makeup look for YouTube and you literally have everybody in the house. So I have my son right here doing schoolwork, have my daughter playing music, and I got my husband in the back watching ESPN. Hey. So let's go ahead and get started. As always, I have my handy dandy mirror with me. I do have to leave after this video. I have to go into the office today, so it is. What's the point of me working from home? I'm always there in the office. What's the point? Anyway, so let's go ahead. We're going to start with primer. I did kind of forget I had this primer, and this used to be one of the primers I used to go to all the time, and I did kind of forget I had it. So when I picked it up, I like, oh, let me go ahead and just use the rest of it. So for priming, I'm going to start actually with something I did kind of forget about. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Foundation Primer. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that today. Oh, that was not. Oh, y'all are so used to my daughter playing music.
Wait, what music am I playing? What was playing on music?
Oh, Miranda.
That was right.
Ah, so my husband has gotten into the thing of, yeah. So he's taking Miranda's place in playing music. So it wasn't my daughter, it was my husband. Ah. Yeah, so we're going to start with primer. So I'm going to prime with BH Cosmetics today. I did kind of forget I had this primer. And this actually was a primer I used to wear a lot. I don't know. I kind of forgot I had it. And I went, oh, let me put this on. I ain't had this on in a minute. So let me go ahead and put this on. Put this back on. I initially did the review for this primer over a year ago. And now when I picked it up, I went, let me go ahead and just use the rest of it because there's really not a whole bunch of it left. So let me go ahead and just use it up. Right, and this is a mattifying primer. I did forget about this primer. There we go. So in our state today, our state has began opening things up. We're in phase 1. I'm still not going to no restaurants or movies or anything like that. Let me really rub this in. I forgot how kind of powdery this foundation is, and this primer is. And I remember when I first tried this primer out, both my daughter and my son said I look white, and as you can see, yeah, it does leave like this white cast on your face. So for foundation today, another oops, I forgot I had this. And then I did try it out again a few days ago and really forgot how good this foundation is. And I was like, oh my goodness, why I have not been wearing this foundation. I need to put this back on. So for foundation, I am going to go with the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. The shade I am in is D30. So I'm going to put on Covergirl today. Again, something I forgot I had. I tell you, during this time being in quarantine and stuff like that, I've literally been going through my makeup and was literally going, oh, I forgot I had this. 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 So trust me, I'm going to be bringing you another makeup look with more makeup I forgot I had. And literally it's, oh. And I forgot how great this foundation is. This foundation has a really good finish to it. I remember when I initially tried it out, I had a breakout and I kept breaking out, and I said I was going to keep trying it again. And as it turned out, it wasn't the foundation that was breaking me out. It was dealing with my skincare that was breaking me out. And since wearing this foundation again, I haven't had a problem since. So we're gonna go ahead and go with this. I'm telling you, I wore this foundation the other day. Oh my goodness. I was literally like, I forgot how good this was. You know, it's one of those foundations. It's kind of like, let me go back to it and try it again. This was one of them. The finish is really, really good. It is a matte finish, to say I have dry skin and I'm using all kind of matte products, but it was still, it wasn't bad. And they still offer this foundation at your, at Walmart, Walgreens, Rite Aid. I know I saw a lot of them at Target when I had gone to Target a long while back. They still have this foundation, and this foundation is affordable. And that's what they like around here, affordability. I do anything high, I'm going to hear about it. Yeah, I hear my son. He's over here doing his schoolwork on vaccines.
You didn't have to tell me I was doing.
Well, you'll be all right.
I hope you heard that.
Okay. Okay, so for concealer, this is something else I had forgot I had. And then when I picked it up, I went, oh, yeah, I do have this. So for concealer, we're going to go with the L'Oreal Infallible. It is a full wear concealer. I forgot I had this because I know I was not a fan of the Infallible foundation. I'm not a fan of that foundation. That perfume smell, it is overpowering, and it irritated my skin really, really, really bad, and it was part of my makeup no-nos. But I did forget about this concealer, so yeah, let's go ahead and let's do the concealer. Now the concealer is not that bad. It is a very full coverage concealer. They're making everything full coverage, almost, trying to compete with the Tarte Shape Tape, which, I mean, I have the Tarte Shape Tape. It is full coverage. So I, just like the others, I just dot it on because it is extremely full coverage. Put a little right there and then I dot. And that is it. That is how full coverage this is. I do the same thing with the Juvia's Place concealer. That concealer is full coverage. Same thing with that E.L.F. 16-hour camo concealer. That one is also very full coverage. Of course, my favorite concealer, my favorite drugstore concealer, which is the Covergirl True Blend, that is full coverage. And yeah, you got to be careful with whew. Yeah, it's full coverage. It is full coverage. And this one is right there with the full coverage. Okay. See, this is why I don't like to record when my husband is here, and I can tell him a million times I'm about to record a video. When he's here, he'll be like, he's like, oh, okay, and he still don't care. So the music you hear is in my ransom.
I got a video. I don't know what it is.
I told you, Miranda's in one room and my husband in the other room, and both of them doing music.
But where's not doing anything?
That's him.
That's him.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. That's my husband with the music.
Hope it's not copyright. Please.
I don't even know who it is. It better not be. It better not mess up my channel.
Hope not.
The bed not. Here we go. I did forget this foundation is so foundation. This concealer is so full coverage. I think I need to get a darker shade with this.
Coverage.
Anyway, he ain't supposed to be, ain't none of these people supposed to be part of the video. Comedy, y'all getting comedy.
I'm just a black man in America.
Anyway, yeah, I got to blend this out because this foundation is so super full coverage. It's not even funny how full coverage this is.
You're talking like a high school girl in a minute.
You can stop.
I got it.
You can stop. Thank you. I told you they don't have to be part of the camera for the comedy. And this time my husband is participating in this comedy. Okay. There we go. So we're going to set the face. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I do set my face twice. So for the first setting powder, I didn't really forget about it. I just haven't had a chance or opportunity to try to fill it back in. It is one of my favorite setting powders. So I'm going to go in with my Ciate loose setting powder in translucent. So I'm going to go with that today. I know it's been a while since the last time I've worn this setting powder. So I decided to whip this back out again. This is a very good setting powder. I think it's a good setting powder. Everybody else may not agree with me, but I like it. Take off enough. There we go. There we go. Gonna go with that. Do that. And like I said, I haven't really forgotten about this setting powder. I don't know. Didn't really know where to place it when I prepare for my videos. I just didn't. I don't know. So I do bake, but I don't bake for no more than 60 seconds.
I thought you were talking about cooking.
No. Talking about this on my face, boy. I told you he don't have to be part of the camera, be in the camera, be part of the comedy. And here's what's so funny. As I'm doing this video, I don't know if y'all can hear in the back. I can hear Stephen A. Smith. Now, I have Stephen A. Smith right here on this TV right here, but I have the volume down. But what good does that make? Because I can still hear every word he's saying from my husband in the back, because he's got ESPN on in the back. All right, so for the second setting powder, I have to be careful with this setting powder because I got the wrong shade for this setting powder, so I haven't really forgotten about it in kind of the wrong color. And I have to be very, very careful with this setting powder. So the setting powder I'm going to use for the second time. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The shade I have is, what is this? This is Golden Orange.
Oh, I was trying to say Anastasia Beverly.
Okay, anyway. So yeah, the shade I have is Golden Orange, and it's red on me. But I have to put a very light layer of it. I have to be extremely careful with this setting powder. And I do take excess off, because if I don't take the excess off for this setting powder, I'm gonna be a red mess. Go. So we got that worked into the skin here. And for bronzing, I sort of kind of forgot about this. And then again, one of those, oh, I forgot how good this is. And what's really good about the bronzing, it's only $1, and it is really, really good. And then I opened and didn't realize, oh, I had been using it, because it won't be long. I'm about to start hitting pan with it. And I really, really like it. This is the Malibu Glitz press powder. You can get this on Shop Miss A. This is one of the bronzers I got from Shop Miss A. This is only $1. And it has a lot of pigment, and I'll show you how much I've used of it. That's how much I have remaining. And I forgot how good this is. So this is a really good powder and extremely affordable, because it's only $1. There we go. There we go. So we got that onto the skin. So next, it is going to be blush. This is another one of those, I didn't really forget about it. I just didn't know how to place it. That was my thing with this. So for blush today, I am going to use the Black Radiance Cream Blush. I'm going to use that today. Let's see, what is the shade? The shade is called Crime. No, yeah, it's just a cream blush. Does it have a shade? Playful Pink. There it is on the front. Duh. Again, I'm not really into a lot of cream blush. I know I have recently tried some cream blush with the Covergirl Clean Professional blush. And I am now currently testing the new Fenty Beauty cream blushes, so look out for that video. That's the video we're going to be recording next, updated Fenty. So I did try that. I'm not going to give it away about what I think about the cream blush, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint, which is this. And that's all. So with this cream blush, you just need just a little bit. I haven't, since I did my review on the cream blush from Black Radiance a long while back, I hadn't picked this up since. Because again, if you're new to my channel, I'm not really all that into cream blush, but I see cream blushes are starting to come back. So I said, why not? I'm just, again, hadn't really been a fan of cream blush. And with cream blush, you have to be really, really, really careful with cream blush. Because if you overdo it, it's going to be so hard for you to correct it, which is why I kind of stay away from cream blush. For highlighter, was one of my favorite highlighters a couple of years ago, and I kind of forgot about it. Then I went in my arsenal, and the reason I have been going through my arsenal, not because of coronavirus, but I redid my room and cleaned out some makeup, and I kind of came through a lot of makeup, was like, oh, I forgot I had this. So for highlighter, this is from Makeup Revolution. This is their Vivid Bake highlighter, so I'm going to go with Makeup Revolution today. I used to wear this highlighter a lot. If y'all really been following me from the beginning, I used to wear this highlighter a whole lot. If I can open it, there you go. I used to wear this a lot, y'all. And I actually noticed this is a very good compliment with this cream blush from Black Radiance. So, yeah. Look at it. It still gives that nice glow that you look for. So, I'm almost done with this makeup look. On my nose, and there we go. We got some on my nose. So for eyeshadow, I did kind of forget I had this. When I cleaned out my makeup, I moved all of my eyeshadow palettes and put all my eyeshadow palettes on one tray in my room, well, one drawer in my room, and I came across this and I went, oh, I forgot. Oh. So for eyeshadow, this is the Profusion Sienna's eyeshadow palette. I know it's dirty because I literally like forgot about it. So I'm going to go in with Profusion today. And these palettes are very, very, very inexpensive, yet give so much pigment. So for eyeshadow, what I'm going to put in my crease, I am going to put in the shade Madly, which is this burgundy shade right here. So I'm going to go with that today. And I'm going to put that in my crease. And again, if you're new to my channel, when I do eyeshadow, I don't do no more than 2 colors. If I'm really feeling good, maybe 3. And when I wore this makeup the other day, I got a compliment on my eyeshadow. Okay, you don't have to do all that cut crease and all that to get, you know, recognized or whatever. If you just do a very simple eyeshadow look, you can it doesn't take all that. And you know, and that could be the 44-year-old me talking. Hang on, hang on. Maybe if this was around back when I was, you know, early 20s, maybe late teens, early 20s, when I was a student in college, then yeah, I probably would have been on that trend. But at the time, back then, I had pretty much stopped being into makeup, with the exception of just lipstick and blush, because back then, years ago, yeah, foundation, my shade, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, right. All right, so what I'm going to put on my lid, I am going to put this burgundy shimmer right here. If you can see, I'm going to put that burgundy shimmer. And the shimmer is, I can't see, Bite. Again, I don't get all that. There we go. And then I am going to go back after I put the shimmer on the other lid. I'm going to combine the two. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back with my eyeshadow brush that I put in my crease, and I'm going to blend the two together. Make it a little more put together, a little more sharp. There we go. So next I set my face. So for setting spray, I didn't really forget about it. I didn't. It's just, I hadn't picked it up in a little minute, but this is my new bottle. This is like my third bottle of this. So I am using the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Set Setting Spray. So I'm going with E.L.F. today. All right, so I'm going to let that sit in my face for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put my earrings on because I am out the door after this. All right, and if you're interested in these hoop earrings, I do offer these hoop earrings for $5. So if you're interested, please leave me a comment below or email me. I always leave my email address in the bottom of the description box. For mascara, this is another one. I hadn't picked it up in a little minute. So I decided to pick it back up. So this is again from E.L.F. This is their volumizing mascara. I hadn't picked it up in a little minute. But this lip combination, particularly this lipstick, I went, oh, I used to wear this a lot. I ain't picked it up in so long. That's another one of them, oh. Last but not least, lip. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I kind of forgot about the lipstick. I kind of forgot about the lipstick. So I'm going to line my lip with the Shayla collab with Colourpop, the BFF444. Yeah, it's that little. I don't know how to use it. All right, and then I'm gonna blot it in to kind of combine it, because the lipstick I'm using today, I really did forget about this lipstick. This is the Shayla collab with Colourpop, her first one. This is her lipstick in the shade Quickie. I did forget about this. I went, oh, I used to wear this a lot and I forgot about it. So here it is. If you remember this, this is Quickie. So I'm going to put Quickie on today. And then I'm just going to blot it because it is light, but as it blends in with my skin and with my lip, and when I top it, it's like the perfect nude lip. So that's what I do with it. I blot. Blah, 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 blah. So I am going to top it. We are still going to stick with Shayla, her collab with Colourpop. We're going to use her lip gloss in Neat Freak. So we're going to use Neat Freak today to top it off. And as you can see, I use Neat Freak. This is one I haven't forgotten about. I use this a lot. I don't think they have this anymore. This is a really good lip gloss. Yes, sis. Bring it, bring it, bring it. And that is it with this latest installation of makeup I forgot about. Some of it I did forget about. So this is it. This is the final look, and hopefully 40 plus club approved. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.